Hey everybody, welcome back to Batman the Telltale series. This is going to be episode 2 of the series, so if you haven't already seen my playthrough of episode 1, there's a whole playlist that I might annotate right now, or at the end of the video. There's a whole playlist, so I'll link to it in the description if you're interested in that. And if you've already seen what's happened in the series so far, then you should be good to go. So, without further ado, let's start episode 2. Alright, little previous clip to start off with, that's fine. If you haven't seen it, I guess you can watch this if you don't feel like watching the entire series.
Knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
Rip.
Carmine Falcone.
She wrecked him.
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes.
Delicious.
Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Alright, so here we go. Yeah, we found that out when I played earlier. Made some interesting choices, so hopefully I will pick the right ones this time around, or at least make it interesting. Alright, let's see what happens. Actually, tell you what. I'm gonna pause it really quick because it looks like I'm having technical issues. I will do a quick jump cut and we'll get right back into this. Thanks for being understanding. Okay. Welcome back. Hopefully there will be no frame stuttering. If there is, I'll try to fix this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Dear old mom and dad before they passed away. Well, I mean, I guess after they passed away, because there's a plaque there.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude.
Ugh.
More
That isn't good.
allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's also public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were.
Do you believe in society's lies?
I've been
Bruce
dreading
brought
this
into
day
them.
for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
You're right, my name is Bruce, not Norm.
Hill greased
Got
the
him.
wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just
Was
couldn't
Alfred behind the trigger?
Everything
Tonight
I
on
did, everything I've ever
InfoWars,
done
Batman
was out of
conspiracy
love
theories.
for
No.
you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all
All right.
God, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
All right, we're keeping the buddies together. We're not gonna
This
try and
is
break
the
up a
first
family
time
right now.
I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas
Joe
Wayne.
Chill?
He was simply
Is that like
too
Joe
well-known,
Cool?
Too
Snoopy murdered his
big.
parents.
Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to investigate the alley now. Alright, well, it's time to do a little detective work. Hopefully Bruce doesn't get too traumatized by what we find. So yeah, we might as well see what presents itself to us, like right off the bat.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
That doesn't exactly answer his question, though. To be fair.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I don't think there's any choice I really need to make there.
Your mother was brave as well. They would be so proud to see what you've made of yourself.
Alright. Huh. I guess our findings so far have been kind of inconclusive, so maybe, I'm gonna walk around the alley a little bit, and then we'll, I guess, pick the best thing to investigate, because right now we're getting a whole lot of dead ends so far. Let me see what's over here. Does that door lead somewhere? I guess, okay, yeah, that's not going anywhere. We'll just look at the theater. I'm guessing that's the next place we have to look, so. Alright, I'll go do that. I don't know, like, they tend to play off Batman's parents' death and who was behind it, I think, differently in a lot of different books and movies and stuff. So I'm curious to see where they take it and, like, if they ever reveal the reasoning behind it.
That movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
Wow.
Well, I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
And Bruce's parents pulling the strings so he can see the hottest films all year round.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? there are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
I'd say so. If it brings you any close to figuring out why what happened, then yeah. Alright. Oh, I'm supposed to...
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want. Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
So it's definitely some kind of hit. Jeez.
Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Oh crap. Jeez, I guess Falcone was behind him then. Maybe I should have roughed him up more in the first episode, but... Jeez. Man.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Alright. What a way to kick off the second episode. Whew! This is gonna be interesting for sure. I'm just gonna check the recording timer real quick. Yeah, we're good. Good. I guess we're gonna go talk to Falcone.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
Oh, it's like
Don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me, Harvey, and now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Harvey's not gonna like us for very long, but...
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
I realize this is irregular, Lieutenant. I wouldn't ask if there was another way.
I'm vouching for him, Gordon. Trust me, he's one of the good guys.
We gotta
good guy who
play it
always gets
smart
what
here,
they want.
so we don't
In
get
my book, there's no such
thrown
thing.
in the hooskow.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is
Yeah,
saying.
except when they were trying to take
Thanks, Sergeant.
the ears off of my bat mask. Alright, cool. That
Keeping
lasted
Falcone
a
in the
little too
infirmary.
long.
He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Cool. So,
All right, Falcone's
he's not hated
inside.
yet. That's always a
Say
plus.
what you gotta say. We'll be out
That's
here.
good. All right, let's go talk to the that nasty bald man. Not that being bald makes you nasty. Sorry to offend all my bald viewers out there, all 2 of you if you exist. That's fine. Dang. Why did he get laid up? I didn't think we beat him up that bad. Huh.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
I got
Good
the
thing I'll be out of
Benjamin's
here
boy.
in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still
On
do.
rock and roll now.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Alright, Batman. Administering drugs legally. Breaking the rules to get the job done. I figure we take the softer approach, try not to screw with them too much.
I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story.
Which
How
is
much
why
of
we're
your
keeping him
parents
alive.
do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
I'm gonna knock him out with his bedpan.
Tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
Hey, why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill?
I knew he was gonna say he didn't hire him.
I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
I wonder if it has
You
if
can't
it ends up being like the
trust anyone in
Cobblepots or
Gotham.
something.
Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard
Oh, holy crap.
They're waiting for you in hell!
What the heck?
Ugh. The bastard had to die.
What the heck? Something's up with their mouth too.
Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go!
Oh crap.
Go!
Domed him. Alright, well, I guess we get to work with what we have left. We know it's not in Falcone. My guess is it is the Cobblepots, because that would play in with the whole tension between him and Oswald / Penguin Boy. So that would be my guess as to what's going on right now. Behind the scenes, anyway.
We are in deep shit.
That's
I've
an
lost some time,
understatement.
but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
She's got something wrong with her because she had like chemical burns or
close.
something around her mouth.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It probably has something to
Just
do with the
doesn't make
chemicals in
any
the first
sense.
episode.
She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Right.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
What a mess. She might expire on the table or
Says
something.
anything. I have to know why she did this.
Yeah, I think everybody would benefit from that. I think she's not going to live very long, though. I think she's on some
Alfred,
sort of chemical or something.
Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Alright. Oh, cool. Okay. Skin. That was the first thing I noticed. Pretty much the only thing I noticed that was off.
Still visible beneath her
Physically.
skin.
Alright, and then she's got something on her neck, too. Oh, it's like a slash mark.
Injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Was she on Venom or something?
Alfred, I think I found
the stuff that Bane uses?
Analyze and forward me the result.
If I remember correctly, anyway. Yep.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful
goof.
feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
I don't think traumatizing her is going to help right off the bat.
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember.
I don't think she's
sharp
lying.
pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Yeah, like the
It just
evidence is
felt
all there, so.
light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oswald. Flashback.
God said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah,
She
don't
drugged.
worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
I wonder if Harvey has anything to do with all this. That would be a
Hey, get
plot
forensics in
twist.
here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
It's Vicky.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were
Listen,
shots fired near where
I have my
Falcone
own
was being-
problems to deal with. I'm a
Know
big
anything
boy.
about
I
that?
have things to do.
I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit. that
I
was
better
up
just
for
say
that
no
story.
comment.
Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it.
Yeah, no crap. That's why I'm not saying anything.
Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me
I
something.
don't have
to run
time
with.
for this. It's not entirely non-committal.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Ooh, too cold.
Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Maybe I just want what's best for everybody, and I'm trying to keep everyone alive. Alright everybody, that's gonna do it for part 1 of episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The rest of the episode should be on the way shortly. Just gotta edit some stuff, sync up some stuff, make sure it's like this. Make sure it's all in tandem, running with itself properly, and then yeah, I'll release it shortly, hopefully. So yeah, look forward to that. If you're enjoying the series, let me know, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. So, alright, catch you later. Finger guns. I'm gonna go to the shooting range if you'll excuse me. See everybody.